Good morning children. Sairam. Today we are going to revise chapter 5 and 6. So chapter 5 is our states. In this chapter we have studied the role of the government, role of the central and state government, as we are having two types of governments, central government and state government, right? So we have studied what are the roles of the central government and what are the roles of state government. Next we have studied the states and union territories and name of the states and union territories of our country. So we have 28 states and 8 union territories in our country India. I'll read the names of the states and their capitals once more. Kerala, Thiruvananthapuram, Tamil Nadu, Chennai, Karnataka, Bengaluru. Goa, Panaji, Maharashtra, Mumbai, Gujarat, Gandhinagar, Haryana, Chandigarh, Punjab, Chandigarh, Himachal Pradesh, Shimla, Odisha, Bhubaneswar, Jharkhand, Ranchi, Sikkim, Gangtok, Tripura, Agartala, Manipur, Imphal, Assam, Dispur, Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar, Nagaland, Kohima. And these are the union territories of our country. Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and the capital is Port Blair. Chandigarh, and the capital is Chandigarh. Dadra Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu, capital is Daman. Next, Delhi, it is New Delhi. Next, Jammu and Kashmir, Srinagar in summer and Jammu in winter. Next, Lakshadweep, Kavaratti, Puducherry, Pondicherry, Ladakh, Leh. Next, we'll discuss the question answer and some book exercise. So match the columns. Rajasthan. Rajasthan is the largest state. Next, central government office. Central government offices are in Delhi, and Delhi is National Capital Territory. Okay. Andaman and Nicobar. Andaman and Nicobar, it's Union Territory. Imphal, capital of Manipur. Have you remembered? Write the names of the capitals of the following states: Rajasthan, Jaipur, Himachal Pradesh, Shimla, Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal, Tripura, Agartala, Karnataka, Bengaluru, Maharashtra, Mumbai, Goa, Panaji, Odisha, Bhubaneswar. We have some multiple choice questions. Okay. Kerala is in the dash of India. So Kerala is which part of India, children? South. Next, Puducherry is a dash. Puducherry is a state, union territory or country. It is a union territory. Next, at present India is divided into dash states. At present India is divided into 28 states. Dash is the capital of Punjab. Capital of Punjab is Chandigarh. Every state of India has a Prime Minister, President and Chief Minister. So what we have, children? Every state of India has a Chief Minister. Okay. So this I gave you as a worksheet also. Now you can tell me the answer. Already I told you once. At present India is divided into dash states, 28, right? The dash frames rules and laws that help to run the country. Government. Our government frames rules and laws that help to run the country. Next, Delhi is known as the state national capital territory government. So Delhi is national capital territory. Okay. Next, every state of India has a prime minister, chief minister, president. Every state of India has a chief minister. Okay. Next, Kerala is in the dash of India. Now I told you, now only I told, south of India. Next, dash is the capital of Punjab. Chandigarh is the capital of Punjab. Next, Puducherry is a dash. Puducherry is a union territory. Dash is the capital of Tamil Nadu. Chennai is the capital of Tamil Nadu. Okay, next, answer the following. What is the role of government? The government frames the laws to run the country. It decides where to build essential things like schools, roads, airports, and railway stations. How many states and union territories are there in India? There are 28 states and 8 union territories in India. Why has India been divided into states and union territories? India is a big country with a very large population, and it is difficult for the central government to take care of the whole country. For this reason, the country has been divided into states so that each state can take care of the welfare of its people. Okay, then we wrote the match the following in our classwork, and just now we have discussed, right? Rajasthan is the largest state and central government offices in Delhi, Andaman and Nicobar. These are union territory and Delhi is national capital territory. Next we'll revise chapter 6, the food we eat. In this chapter we have studied about staple food, food grains, pulses, fruits and vegetables, spices, sweets, the way we cook our food and transporting food. We all know our country is famous for the spices, right? Our food of our country is very famous because we use different type of spices in our food. What is staple food? The food that people in a region eat most often becomes their staple food, right? Like rice is the staple food for us. So we'll discuss the book exercise. The food that people eat most is called their dash food. The food that people eat most is called their staple food. Vegetables that grow in a particular season only are dash vegetables. Vegetables that grow in a particular season only are seasonal vegetables. Nagpur is famous for dash. Nagpur is famous for oranges. Next, a food grain that can grow well in the climate of Rajasthan is dash. A food grain that can grow well in the climate of Rajasthan is wheat. Dash mangoes are specialty of Ratnagiri in Maharashtra. Alfonso mangoes are specialty of Ratnagiri in Maharashtra. And here give 3 examples for the following. spices, cardamom, clove, bay leaves. Then vegetables, potato, onion, runner beans. Food grains, wheat, rice, bajra, these are the food grains. Sweets, laddu, gulab jamun, rasagulla, barfi, these are the sweets. Okay, dishes made from rice, pulao, idli, appam, this thing we are making from rice. Multiple choice question. Fish is a staple diet for the people living in the coastal areas. Okay. So coastal areas, they eat more fish. Fish is a staple diet for the people living in the coastal areas. Rice is a vegetable, food grain or pulse. Rice is a food grain. Coconuts grow best in the desert, coastal areas, mountains. So coconuts grow best in the coastal areas like in our country, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, coconuts grow well. Mango is a summer fruit, winter fruit and monsoon fruit. So mango is a summer fruit. Next, Himachal Pradesh is famous for coconuts, apples or oranges. Himachal Pradesh is famous for its apples. So fish is a staple diet for the people living in the coastal areas. Rice is a food grain. Coconuts grow best in the coastal areas. Mango is a summer fruit. Himachal Pradesh is famous for apples. And same thing I gave you as worksheet, online worksheet children. Have you completed this one? Fish is a staple diet of the people living in the coastal areas. Rice is a food grain. Coconut grow best in the coastal areas. Himachal Pradesh is famous for apples. Next, Nagpur is famous for oranges. Nagpur is famous for oranges. A food grain that can grow well in the climate of Rajasthan is rice, jowar or cherries. It is jowar. Okay. Next, dash mangoes are specialty of Ratnagiri in Maharashtra. Alfonso mangoes are specialty of Ratnagiri in Maharashtra. Vegetables that grow in a particular season only are called seasonal vegetables. Okay, vegetables that grow in a particular season only are known as seasonal vegetables. Answer the following. Why do people in different regions of India eat different kinds of foods? India is a vast country with varied landforms and climate. The food eaten in different regions of the country depends on the climate and soil of that place. Example, rice grows best in the areas where it rains a lot. Okay, where it rains a little, there people grow wheat, bajra, these things. So this is the reason. Why has Indian food become popular worldwide? Indian food has become popular worldwide mainly due to the spices we use in our cooking. What are the different kinds of fruits found in India? In India, we grow bananas, mangoes, apples, oranges, pineapples, cherries, and apricots. So, children, read well. You have Essay 1 exam. So, for that, chapter 2, 4, 5, and 6. Just go through the book exercise, whatever classwork you have written. So, read well, children. Thank you, children.